Oh, hopefully. Are you focused? Is it working? I don't know. Is it working? If I shoot this entire thing out of focus, I might cry. Let's do this. We're matching. Surprise, surprise, all black. Before I get into this story, I want to say why. I've always talked about making a coming out video, and it's about time that I stopped talking about it and actually did it. And I think it's a part of the LGBT community. Everyone has a story to tell. And it's about time that I share mine. And I've never told my story before, well, at least not on like a video. Never really done this before. Let me know if it's working. If we're going back, a lot of people asked how I knew I was gay. I should have known a lot sooner. All the signs were there, but they were just like boiling underneath the surface of denial, a lot of denial. Just to give a backstory, I grew up in a religious household. We went to church every Sunday. I was super involved with my church, and I grew up pretty homophobic, and the possibility of even being gay didn't cross my mind until I was about a sophomore in high school, and I was like crying over my ex-boyfriend. Wow, that's how long ago it was. I was crying over my ex-boyfriend, and this like little voice in the back of my head said, well, what if you're gay? And in that moment, everything stopped. The only response my brain had to that little voice was, if I was gay, I would die. And that's a little weird. I know it's a little weird, but that was my first thought. Because I had grown up like with this crazy idea and shame put toward the gay community, and like that was how my head like it was. I passed. That's in the past now. We're gonna let that one go. Ever since that little thought, I would think about things and I'd wonder, and then around the same time I ran into this girl that I went to middle school with, and in middle school I thought this girl was so cool. I thought she was so cool. I wanted to be her friend, and I want to hang out with her all the time, and I thought she was awesome. Little did I know that little Bob had a crush, and it all started piecing together. I thought she was cute, and then all of a sudden we started dating. As soon as I kissed her, I knew that was it. I was gay. That's what it was supposed to feel like. It was magical. It was like the unicorns and all the bright, beautiful things, the spark, the candle, whatever. That's what it was. It was everything that all those little girls were talking about, like meeting the one, like it all happened and clicked in my brain in that moment, and I knew that I liked kissing girls. And so we started dating. Fast forward like 2 weeks, I have no idea. I probably self-imploded before then. And my parents found out. They found out that she was a lesbian. And it started out as they didn't want me to be associated with her. They didn't want people to think that we were together, and then I couldn't just be friends with her. And then they didn't allow me to see her. And it was in this giant heated argument, I somehow was like, yeah, well, I'm gay and blah, blah, blah. And then it just spiraled out of control at that point. They took away my car, they took away my phone, they took away my license, and then they threatened to take away the private school that I was attending. So I stopped seeing her. And after these months like going on where I had this closeted shame and my identity, me who I felt was right, and my parents said, no, you can't be that. And so it was just this giant purgatory of me wanting to be who I wanted to be and them not agreeing with it. And so around this time, I started coming out to my friends individually, and I was actually surprised with the responses I got. They were very supportive. Some of them joked. Like, it was like not a big deal. I had very supportive friends when I was coming out to them. I had been surprised because I projected the same fear that they would have my parents' response. I'm really glad that they became my support system through that time when I couldn't necessarily confide and let my parents like accept me for who I was. A lot of them said they saw it coming, which I don't really. I mean, I'm really tempted to cut all the sips that I take out of this water bottle out of the video, but I feel like it just makes it. Anyways, everything was good. I did the whole, oh, she's not my girlfriend, we're just best friends, gonna have sleepovers like every night kind of thing, which doesn't work. Doesn't work. Yeah, no, we'll save that one for another time. For 2 years after that, it kind of sucked. It wasn't until about the end of my senior year, that my mom started being like, okay with things. Like, we'd talk about things, she'd ask. I think it started out as concern. It was through this communication that we like started talking, and I started like informing her about the LGBT community, and like I started sharing all these things with her, even if she didn't like it, but it was just, I was helping educate her on something that was super important to me, and she eventually started taking into consideration the things that I told her and saw that this was who I was, and I had to let her down and let her know that 1% chance of like me maybe like marrying a guy was a 0. I mean, yeah, no, it's a 0. Why did you second guess yourself? I don't know. But we have a good relationship. She's known about some of my girlfriends, and like it's like normalcy, and it was just working through that really hard time. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of effort, and it took a lot of tears. But you know what? It was worth it. And I hope this video somehow helps someone out there, maybe one day, far, far away. I understand that some people like can't be out there. Situations are like really tough. Some like are just in denial, or they don't even know. And there's people out there. There's really gay people out there. And there's resources, and don't mean to get all sentimental and sappy over here, but I love being part of the LGBT community. I don't want to get any cheesier than that one. I think we should just like finish on that note. But yeah, so if you guys want to check out the rest of my videos, you should. There will be more eventually in this bleak abyss. Okay, there will be more videos. Subscribe? Wait, what do they say? Check out my other social media. But honestly, you really don't have to do that. I just wanted to make a video and put it on the internet and like send it out into the world. There you guys go, you can have it. It's all yours. This ending has been way too long. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Stay awesome. Peace out. Now peace out.